So it's actually been a while since I've actually updated a car video. This is my 1966 Mustang coupe. It's got a little 289. It's built pretty stout, 30 over, with a nice little transmission that's been beefed up. I bought this probably 4 months ago, and in the beginning had tons of issues with it overheating, because the guy that I bought it from basically had it for 10 years, but in those 10 years he had it, he only drove it maybe 200 miles. And of the 200 miles in the 10 years, he just went right down the street to take his grandkids to get ice cream. So the thermostat was never hot enough to open. So all of those 200 miles, all of the water or antifreeze or whatever was just left into the block. And so when I bought it, and of course I drove it, and when I test drove it, we just drove around this neighborhood with no issues. And then when I got it home to take the family out, it overheated. As you can tell, there's no longer the little 17-inch radiator in there. I went with the 1970 20, I think it's a 25-inch radiator. Some of the upgrades I've done, obviously the hood scoop, front scoop. The hood, the reason I had to upgrade that was because it decided to fly up on me. There's no longer a hood latch in there. I now have the hood pins in there, which are really nice. I really like it. I've also upgraded the gauges in it. It has the green gauges in there that are nice and digital. The next piece is that radio piece. I'm going to cut that out and put in a blank piece, and then I'm going to move the radio over to the dash. I do have pans for it. Those are sitting in my garage right now. So here in Maryland, it's about, today I think it's about 40 degrees. So I'll be doing the pans this winter. I'm probably going to strip it down and then have it painted. I did do the disc brake conversion in the front, and as you can tell, they're rusting pretty bad, so I need to get some paint on those. Upgraded the wheels and tires, the headlights, but my favorite is probably the hood scoop. Let's see if I can show you guys the motor. Done some engine work to her. It's a little dirty under there, but as you can tell, I've cleaned up the front part right here. When I put the radiator, I replaced all the parts on the front of the motor. Went with a, I think it's an HEI distributor. So basically the coil's on top of the distributor. So I haven't painted any of this back here in the back yet. I need to upgrade the booster over there. Well, the master cylinder. I need to put one on there that has a I forget what it's called, some kind of conversion, so you can have disc and brake at the same time. But if you're having any cooling issues with the 289 after you rebuild it, you go ahead and throw this daggum 25-inch radiator with these two fans. It's absolutely ridiculous. It never goes over 180. Probably the next thing I want to focus on is getting those headers out of there. I'm not sure what type of headers they were, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sandblast those. They're probably going to have to be just replaced. And then straighten up some of the wires. I relocated the battery to the back, so that's my jerry rigging of the running the wire to the back, so I need to hide that a little better. But it is a functional hood scoop. I made sure to do that. So whatever air goes in there will be feeding right back into the motor. Eventually I'll get an oval intake. Had a brain fart there for a minute. These are the Scott Drake hood pins, super easy to do. pretty impressed with the whole turn of events with these. But yeah, that's it. I'll keep you guys updated. It's my 1966 Mustang. I will not be doing the paint job like I did on my 67 Cougar. I think I was back in probably 5 years ago. I'll actually sand this one down and paint it the right way. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.